What is up, you guys? My name is Somi, and this is her Invisible Prowess. Thank you so much for tuning in today's collective tarot reading. How are you guys doing? Genuinely speaking, I do not mean that by rhetorical question, because something weird is in the air here, and I don't know where you live, what part of the United States where you live, but there is something in the air here specifically. There's actually an air control alert literally all day, and it's spilling into the weekend, okay? And I've been keeping an eye on it, but essentially there is a thickness in the air because there is a wildfire smoke migration going all the way from Canada, and somehow it's wind up here, it's wind up in Wisconsin, it's in Minnesota. It is the season of wildfires, so please stay safe out there, okay? And definitely stay indoors. I know these times can be very, very testing, okay? It's definitely forcing us to stay in, and rather than getting the most out of whatever's left of this summer of the year 2026. But perhaps you tune into this video because you kind of feel the same. You're trying not to lose it. You are on the verge of tears because this type of situation and circumstances kind of reminds you how much of you're not in control of every single thing in your life, okay? And that's what we're gonna be diving in today's reading, okay? So at this time, you may be more prone to making some impulsive decisions, some bad decisions, okay, that are not really normally you, okay? But something is in the air, okay? I don't know what it is. Maybe it's her cycle. Maybe it's the time of the year, time of the month, whatever, but I feel like this is definitely your invitation to really ground yourself. What mindful activities are really good for your mental health at this time? That could be journaling. And by the way, I'm not going to sing the song again, but I've been diving into my manifesting journal by Tam Kaur, okay? Maybe that could be your proper nudge to also do the same thing. Invest your time, energy, and efforts into things that really feed your soul, okay? Maybe some of you may also need therapy. You have been contemplating this for the longest time, but you're definitely feeling blocked, okay? You have a huge resistance to something, okay? And you may be overthinking right now, okay? You definitely need to unpack a lot of things, okay? And you're almost putting on a mask, okay, that you're doing well, that you're quite happy, even though inwardly you're really not, okay? Let's see what else. And you may feel a little bit overwhelmed, a little overstimulated. There's a lot mentally that you're taking a toll on, and maybe you have been having some sleepless nights, doom scrolling, and spending a lot of screen time. And yeah, you may also be feeling like you're socially depleted, okay? Even you may be shutting down, feeling drained, antisocial. And let's see what else. Oh my God, we have here pretending to like people. Yeah, like I said, this is your confirmation that whoever you are that's tuning into this video, you are definitely masking, okay? We have soar. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let the authentic self soar. And we have pivot. Yes, sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How would you pivot even just a little bit? I know in these times when the weather or whatever it may be that may seem like it's definitely outside of your control. And it's really important actually to really take stock of things and even wins that are going your way, that are in your favor, okay? For example, I could really go mental about this whole weather thing and how it's making me feel really sad. And trust me, I have been feeling that way actually earlier today, but I kind of pivoted out of that by being thankful. And I know it's a mental exercise. It's really a mental skill set to still look on the bright side, the positive side, okay? And not associate whatever it is that is outside of your control as something negative about yourself, okay? Not everything is about you, okay? And some people really, really need to understand that. I know people can project certain things to other people, project on certain turn of events, whatever it may be, but it has nothing to do with you, okay? That could be your reminder. Also, for yourself, we have here also ask for help. You're being asked to request help from another. You don't need to deal with this issue alone. There are many people who want to help you, but it's up to you to bravely ask for their support. It's a sign of strength to reach out. Do that today. And sometimes we do need that reminder, to not be alone, okay? When things are going tough, when things are rough, okay? It's okay to reach out to a friend, phone a friend, meet up with a friend, even finally talk to a therapist, whatever it is, okay? We have here, break free. You're being asked to break free from the tribe in order to live your authentic life. This isn't easy, but it's very necessary if you're going to share your true self with others. Be brave, be real, be you, and trust that those who love you will always be there for you. Some of you may be having some difficulties living a very, very authentic life that is true to who you are. And we have here choice. You're being asked to make a choice that you've been struggling with. It's time to decide which path you're going to take. Listen to your intuition, eliminate everyone else's input, and feel your way into the choice that is right for you. The time is now. And we have next to that, actually, slow down. Life isn't a race, nor is it a competition. You need to slow down. Doing so doesn't make you weak or less than. It makes you strong, wise, and much better, able to navigate life with clarity and ease. Perhaps at this time, now's a really good time to take stock of your life, reassess, reevaluate, start over, have that reset, have that recharge, okay? Maybe you've been go, go, go every day, okay, and it really seems to be this hamster wheel, okay, and if you have not already slowed down, this is your time to do so, okay. I've heard that rest and recovery is part of the process, okay. It is not optional. It is not something that you just want or desire. It's an actual need. It's an actual necessity, okay? But after slowing down, we have expand and abundance and even healing, okay? Maybe you are someone who's been hitting a brick wall and banging your head over and over and over again, okay? And what will make the difference here is taking that pause, taking that anything to slow you down, okay? Maybe you've been wanting to go on a solo trip, and that's what people have been doing, okay? And to have your refocus, okay? And things of that nature. And surrender. This card has been staring at me. You've been asked to let go of your need to control each part of your life and surrender to the universe. Control is an illusion, and it's exhausting to try to hold on to it. Let it go and allow yourself to enjoy the relief that comes from doing so. We have here also receive and manifest. I know a lot of you want something more in this life, okay? But that really starts with your capacity to really allow yourself to receive. And receiving and the receiving energy really has nothing to do with contemplating someone's worth, someone's value. You already are, okay? When you look at a child, you look at a baby, okay? You do not contemplate how much they're worth or how much they're valued. You know that they're valued. You know that they are worthy of love, affection, happiness, and everything that is good, okay, and great. But why can't you think of the same for yourself, okay? So for those of you that are manifesting and have really, really big goals and big dreams, you may have some blockages, okay, when it comes to making money, making success, okay, and things of that nature. That's why it's really, really important to garden your own mind, nurture your mind, nourish your mind. And there's so many resources out there. YouTube is a great platform where you can find subliminals and guided meditations and affirmations and a lot of YouTube creators that are very, very not just educated in a traditional sense, but they have so much life experience, and they freely give all their insights, all their perspectives for free here on YouTube. So definitely take advantage of that, okay? And we have here also allow. You're being asked to open your energy field and take down your walls of protection in order to allow goodness into your life. Sometimes without even realizing it, we block ourselves from the flow of life. It's safe to open yourself back up. Guys, this is exactly what I've been saying. For you to allow something in, for you to receive or experience something new, you need to have an openness about you. You need to have definitely a receptivity about you, okay? You cannot be blocking your own blessings. And blocking your own blessings, whether it be a form of a new person walking into your life, maybe that could be career opportunities walking into your life. Now is your time to openly receive it and welcome it with open arms, okay? And allow yourself to be elevated to a place where even you've never been before. And allow yourself to receive compliments. Guys, girls, okay? Allow yourself to be recognized, okay? For your efforts. Allow yourself to be complimented even, okay? Allow yourself to receive good treatment and things of that nature. We have here also comfort. How can you bring more comfort into your life? You can increase your comfort through tangible things such as soft clothes and food, intangible things such as thinking, loving thoughts about yourself, and inviting peace into your heart. Yes. Let's see what else. And we have our last cards here. We have Take the Leap. Maybe this is the sign that you're looking for. You have been procrastinating. You have been delaying a lot of things that are actually really important to move your life forward, so you just move on with the rest of your life, okay? And onto this new future, this new endeavor, this new chapter, okay? Where new paths and new horizons are literally going to be opening up to you. But that cannot happen unless you actively choose yourself, okay? And choosing yourself could mean maybe even ending certain friendships that keep you small, okay? And we have here also stop playing small. Definitely stop surrounding yourself of people that do not recognize your value, that do not recognize your worth, okay? And unfortunately, nothing will change if you wait. The longer you wait, the longer the future that you're looking for will also be delayed, okay? We have here, be the storm. And I actually want to read up on what that means. You are not here to tiptoe through life afraid of breaking things. You are here to move with purpose, to steer the air when you enter the room, to shake what needs shaking. You are the storm, not the damage, but the undeniable force of change. This card is your call to stop playing defense against failure and start playing offense for your destiny. When you fear failure, you shrink. When you embody your power, you move mountains. Let go of trying to avoid mistakes and focus instead on becoming so persistent, so grounded, so alive with purpose that nothing can hold you back. Be bold, be wild, be too much. Be unapologetically unstoppable. Wow, that is a powerful way to end this Psychic Tarot Collective reading. And by the way, you guys, if you want some journaling prompts, we have here, where am I holding back out of fear of failing, disrupting, or being misunderstood? We have, what would it look like to channel my fear into fearless motion? How have I already proven that I can rise even after the storm? The truth about you is you are so powerful beyond all measure, and you are an incredibly strong character, and so strong that it's much more than you give yourself credit for, okay? And that would be all of your reading. If you like this reading, please give this video a thumbs up, comment down below what resonated with you most, and have a good one. Bye.